good morning, friends. It's Tracey and Violet and Boris. Well, that's Violet, that's Boris from Nova Scotia Living. It is Thursday, garbage day. Hip hip hooray. I am having that Tim Hortons coffee my husband got yesterday. I don't know if this is a new video or I'm going to squish it together, but I can hear upstairs in Mally's room. Mally had a friend over last night, Lila. And she has one of those babies from school, like they're doll babies. It's for some class. I don't know what class it is, but it cries and stuff. And you gotta feed it and change it. It's not a real baby, but it's one of those doll babies, like robot dolls. Anyways, I can hear it upstairs crying. So, I don't know how they made out last night, because I didn't know Lila was bringing that. Like yesterday, she just got it from school. Mally's going to end up having to have that. Like, there's only so many babies, so they got to take turns. And I seen them come in the doorway yesterday with a car seat. I'm like, oh my gosh, who's here with the baby? And it was that doll baby. And anyways, yeah. So I don't think I'll have to wake those girls up today to catch the bus, but yeah, it's 6:35. I haven't taken any of the garbage out of the garbage bin. We'll do that when the little kids get up and catch the bus. And yeah, I want to get some stuff done today. I kind of slacked off later on in the day yesterday, but today I might make a cornbread today to let it dry out, because I've only done that the past few years, make cornbread dressing. I make a potato dressing too, but a cornbread dressing, because I don't want to make two. Like, I usually make a whole bunch of food. Like, I don't want to have two mac and cheese. I don't want to have two cornbread dressings. I don't want to have two, I mean, I'll have two potato dressings, but that's just a given. But I need to make sure I don't make a giant cornbread to let dry out. I'll make a medium cornbread and let it dry out a couple days, and then I'll make the cornbread dressing. I specifically bought cornmeal, I don't know, about a month ago, just for this. Like, I wanted to make sure I had some. I gotta look up a recipe again, I forget. I know it's super simple, probably milk and eggs and water. Maybe sugar and salt. I don't know. I forget. I gotta look. Anyways, I want to do that today. And bring up the rest of that stuff. Bring up the tables. Do all that. But before I bring up the tables, I do want to vacuum here. I don't know if I'll actually set up the tables yet, but I want them in my vicinity. Yeah, because tomorrow's the big day. Kick it into super high gear. Peeling all the vegetables and all that stuff. I might end up putting a turkey in tonight too. Anyways, I'm going to have my coffee and we're going to spend the day together. Alright guys, we brought out that garbage. There's still a little bit down there I'll get after the kids go. But the leaves falling. Magic. Just like Magic Mish. Anyways, Mace is riding his bike. There's Devin. There's Misha. So, we're just going to wait for the bus. Oh, here comes the bus. Timothy was just here, and he jumped from that bush over to that tree. He's looking for peanuts, because I put some down at the base of that tree the other day. So when I feed Randall, I'll put some there for him and Barbara. Alright, have a good day at school, children. I love you all. Have a good day, Devin. Come on, Mace. There's your book bag. Have a good day. She's still waving. She's still waving. That's funny. Right, I just did the rest of that bag over there for Randall. And I put some here for Timothy and Barbara. Harold and Arnold too, if they're around, but I haven't seen them in a while. But Timothy was just here and he was chirping at me. So he'll come down here and get some peanuts for their little storage for the winter. And Randall has a bunch over there. Give 4 big handfuls of peanuts and throw them, scatter them around. Oh, all right, guys. I woke up the big kids. I'm going to do a quick tidy and vacuum and, like, probably the windows and stuff. Here, there's a little thing there. I got stuff in the dryer, too, from yesterday. Some of the dog's toys are out. I opened this because I'm hot now. And, like, let me turn my flash on. Is that any better? Maybe a little. But the pillows are all kind of disheveled. And, like, that blanket needs to be. Some of the dog toys. Boris got into some socks, so I'll have to wash that and push that out of the way. Vacuum. So, and I'll check these towels to see if they're dry. And this one to see if they're dry. They might not be because I just put them up yesterday. They might be done later today, but what do you think, Violet? You ready to boogie? We can get this all done before the big kids catch the bus. Oh, Boris, you're so handsome. wanted to trip me. Hey! Goodness sakes. Nope. Okay, so let's see if Timothy and Barbara... Oh, they got their peanuts. I put some more peanuts here for them, Zai, this morning. Because he was out and about when I was waiting for the little bus. But he came and got them. Yeah, Timothy and Barbara, the little brown ones. Look at that. Somebody else put their garbage with ours too, which is fine. Oh. Yes. Alright, this is the little robot baby that Lila and Mally had to contend with all night.
Mine.
I guess she was up all night, so these guys are going to be sleepy in class today.
Baby, or do you want to take my bag? Actually,
We'll take her book bag. Alright, have a good day at school, children. I love you.
I'm so much.
Have a good day, Mama. Alright, my non-child is the one that gave me a hug. There we go. Alright, I just came inside. I need to go unload my phone. Boris, he's smelling it. I brought this up. These are like punch glasses. Unfortunately, this box fell sometime last year, so some of these cups got broken, but they look like little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin faces, if you can see. I'm going to wash all of that. This is like one of those buffet things. That's a buffet thing, and here's a punch bowl with some cups in there. So I'm gonna, do the old do and go unload my phone. Flash came on. Alright guys, it is 10:45. I unloaded my phone, which took a while, and I did some stuff. So I'll show you. Last night I put, or did I turn it on this morning? I think it was just this morning, because these just came out of the dryer and they were warm. These are those punch glasses and the punch bowl. I'm doing the buffet things in the washer now, so I'm going to give those a wipe. But like the things that actually go in these buffets are in the dishwasher now. They looked clean, but still, just to have them fresh. So so far, this is what I have done. So all of this flatware, cutlery, whatever, these are in the dishwasher too. I had a fourth one, but again, that box, those cups fell down and one of them broke. So I had 2 white and 2 black. I could put cranberries in it or use it for a spoon, one of the scoops and stuff. Here's some clean water glasses, and then washed all of this dishware set. And I still got lots of plates in the cupboard if we need more, but I really have no idea how many people are coming. Could be one person. It could be 20 people. I don't know. The punch bowl, this is just a tray. I have some other trays to wash, but I'm going to hand wash them because they're just plastic anyways. But yeah, so I'm feeling good about that. Also, here's those 2 tables. I don't think I'm going to set them up today. That'll be tomorrow. I got racks. There's a couple chairs from the attic. Here's 4 other chairs from the attic. I have more chairs down in the basement if we need them. I have a couple of chairs in the bathroom, like those fold-up chairs. But, we'll see. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, buddy. Boris likes this. He always gets all wound up. Oh, he's over there on the couch, but he just wiggles around like that for a second. And then this guy coming out of Francis, Anyways, yeah, so that feels good to get done. That's all taken care of. Yes. Whew, okay guys, I have the dishwasher going, so you might hear that. You guys are a little crooked, but so am I, so there you go. I'm going to do up some cornbread. I was looking in my recipe book. I got this from Cooking with Carolyn. Caroline. She has a YouTube channel. If I remember, I'll put it down below. Anyways, I'm not going to make her dressing, but I'm making her cornbread. So in here I have 2 cups of cornmeal and 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I have half a cup of sugar right here. 2 tablespoons of baking powder. Oh, I haven't put the flour in that bowl yet. I thought I did. The baking powder is on top of the 2 cups of flour. And 3/4 teaspoon of salt. That's on there too. Just 2.5 cups of buttermilk. I have regular milk here with a splash of vinegar. It's been sitting about 10 minutes. This is a 2-cup measuring cup, but there's always space at the top, so I put another half a cup and then a splash of vinegar. And this is 5 beaten eggs. And I have 3 tablespoons of butter, but that's to grease this. I do have my cooking spray though. I'm going to give it an extra zhuzh. And I have the oven preheating to 375. So we're just going to do this. This has, the cornmeal in there. And I do have something white in there. What do I think I started to put the flour in. Yeah, that's right. There. You're supposed to mix all the dry ingredients. I know sugar's more of a wet ingredient, technically, but whatever. So that has the baking powder, salt, sugar, flour, and cornmeal. And then we slowly add, then we add the 5 beaten eggs and 2.5 cups of buttermilk. So I'm just going to mix this up. I'm fighting over the noise of my dishwasher, and it's extra loud now because of the, what is that? That's a big chunk of sugar. Those trays that go in those buffets, so it like echoes. So, yeah, hopefully I don't spill this milk. Ugh, chunky. Big and chunky. And we're not supposed to mix, over mix this. I have written down there, just until it's combined. And 5 beaten eggs. Easy peasy. I know there's different cornbread. I don't generally make cornbread except if I'm doing this. But you can make it sweeter. I made it one time with Jiffy cornbread. One of you guys sent me a couple boxes of Jiffy, and that was really good. That's a little sweeter, I think, than stuffing cornbread. But everybody liked it. And this is supposed to be smooth. I'm just trying to break up any chunks, make sure there's nothing dry at the bottom. Oh, I've got to stand up. Looks disgusting, but I'm just trying to get all the dry stuff. And this way it can sit for a day or two to dry out. I'll just set it on my counter with a tea towel over top of it so it crumbles nice. The other, the dressing recipe, I've made cornbread dressing with chicken and I've made cornbread dressing with sausage. I'm doing it with chicken this time because I'm going to have sausage in my potato dressing. So I got to check my freezers to see if I got some chicken in there. Alright. And we're supposed to bake this, put the milk butter in 9x13, I think that's what that is. Then pour the mixture in. Bake 35 to 40 minutes until golden brown. So, let's try to do this butter. I will get a paper towel and squish it all around. Do the hokey pokey. I just want to make sure it gets all in the corners. And this is actual butter, not margarine. What I didn't do, I needed to put vegetable oil in. 1 cup of vegetable oil. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. That wouldn't be good. I did not put this in already, I don't think. Alright. I'm glad I caught that. Get that mixed in there. Maybe I should have mixed all the liquid in one bowl, and that's probably what I was supposed to do, but whatever. I watched those videos years ago, and it's just what I've been using ever since. But I haven't made this since last year, so I don't remember all the details. I am going to give it a spray too, because I just want to make sure. Alright, let me move this out of the way. And here's hoping. 35-40 minutes till golden brown. Tomorrow I'm certainly going to be doing a lot more food stuff. I'm going to make some pies, peel vegetables. I want to find my movie Home for the Holidays and watch that. I love that movie. I watch it every year, most of the time. Alright. It's almost up to snuff, but I'll get you off so you can get a closer look. So, there. Once it comes up to 375, I will set the timer for 35 minutes, check it, and if it needs to go longer, it'll go longer. Okay, I haven't checked back in a while. I took that cornbread out. I'll show you. It's 101. I'll show you what I've been doing. I took out some seasonings I know I'll need for dressings and stuff. I'm going to use that for sure. I had some chicken bouillon. I have 2 things of onion soup mix, sage, poultry, and I have some envelopes of poultry that I have more poultry than I need, but I just took it out so I don't need to go fishing for it. I've also rewatched a couple of YouTube videos that I've used in the past. This is Tatyana's Everyday Foods. This is pumpkin cheesecake with cinnamon whipped cream. I didn't have it written down in my book, so I had to look back at one of my old videos for who I got this recipe from, but I wrote it in my book, so I have it. I also wrote, there's another one. I wrote down a cornbread dressing. I kind of tweak it. Oh, just a minute. Bear with me. Okay, so this is the cornbread cooking with Caroline or Carolyn. This is the cornbread I made. This is her cornbread dressing, but I'm not doing that dressing. I'm doing Tommicia, Rocheille. It used to be called a Mouthful something. But, and I still tweak this a little bit. So I'm not making this today, but I wrote it so I don't have to look for it. It's like shredded chicken, celery, peppers, and onions, 2 to 3 eggs, a can of cream of mushrooms, celery, and chicken. I add some breadcrumbs if needed. Chicken broth, drizzle with evaporated milk and butter. Will be mixed together. Will be thick, slimy, and moist. Bake in a greased pan at 350 for 45 to 50 minutes. I seen in her video it took an hour, so when it looks done. Cook it uncovered if it looks like it's drying out, and cover. So I have it written down. Another one I want to do is Chris Cooks For You. She's the bread rolls that I make. She has a whole bunch of videos on her YouTube channel. I love her. I really do. I haven't watched her in a while, but she makes all different kinds. But she makes the best rolls that I've made before anyways. So I might try to copy this in here. I had to convert it a bit because just the measurements are a bit different from here in the States. Like 1 pack of yeast is 2.2 teaspoons, which equals 4.5 teaspoons. Like 1 pack is 2.25, so here would be 2.5 teaspoons, or 4.5 teaspoons of yeast, because I buy my yeast in bulk, not in those packs. I might have some packs actually, so whatever. I'm thinking about maybe making rolls. I'm not sure yet. I have in the past lots of times, but it just all depends on how I feel. Anyways, so I just wanted to refresh my memory about this pumpkin spice cheesecake and this cornbread dressing. And I want to get out the ingredients for the pumpkin spice. I know I need some brown sugar, some graham cracker crumbs, some allspice, some nutmeg, some cinnamon, some vanilla. I have the cream cheese in the fridge. I need some sour cream. And yeah, I'm just going to dig out what I can find. Alright, so I got out some ingredients for the desserts. Oh, there's still a few more I got to get. Just a minute. Alright, I'll show you what I got out. I know I'm missing the pastry tarts. They're in the freezer along with 2 frozen pie crusts. I am not taking them out. I'll take them out when I'm going to use them. But I have ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, allspice, and I have pumpkin pie spice. It doesn't call for that, but it doesn't hurt to add that. Tatyana had caramel sauce. Manly had some homemade caramel in the fridge. I might use that, but I found this sweet caramel sprinkle that could go with the pumpkin cheesecake too. Why not? Here's some brown sugar, honey graham crumbs. She had cinnamon ones, like you could buy them and whatever. I'm not doing that. I'll just throw some cinnamon in this. I won't need all this, but I have them out. This one is open. This one is not. I have a cake mix here, thanks to Papa. Some icing, vanilla icing, some chocolate pudding for those tarts. I have 2 boxes of Dream Whip. I need to use them up, so I'm going to use them for like the pie. That's what I'm going to do. For a topping, there's some white sugar, some artificial vanilla extract, some cupcake liners, and I took out some sprinkles. These are like gold and black, kind of, and then white ones. I was trying to find Halloween ones, but stars and gold and black and white. So there. I have 1 can of pumpkin puree. I won't end up using all of that. It calls for 1 cup and 3/4 cups, so almost 2 cups. So there will be a little left over. Some Oreo cookies for the Oreo cookie cheesecake that Manly's going to make for me. Lemon pie mix. There's 2 in there. And I have these, whether we'll use them or not, graham cracker and this pie crust. We could make if we don't use it, we'll use it at another time, but I just got them out. So yeah, I'm going to put those over on my bench because I got space there, because that's half the battle when you try to throw something together like that, is not having the ingredients at your fingertips. And this way it saves, at least a half hour out of my day spending time fishing through the cupboards. There. I'm going to cover it with a clean towel, though, because I don't want dog noses sniffing up all over this stuff. But when I start working tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing lots of stuff tomorrow, I don't have to go looking for my goods. Oh, I didn't show you the cornbread. See how it's coming away from the edge? It's golden around the edges. There. I did poke it with a thing and it came out clean, so I'm just going to cover this with a towel. It's still quite warm. And let it sit for at least a day. I don't know if I'm going to make this tomorrow or the next day, like Saturday morning. I'm not sure yet. Alright, I just emptied the dishwasher. It's been done for a while, but I don't find my dishwasher dries real well, so I, like with stuff like this, I try to just towel dry it, but whatever. I'm going to go put it out in the bases, and these will be all ready for when I need them on Saturday. Alright, I was fishing around in my deep freezers looking for chicken. I don't got any chicken, so I'm going to have to get some today when I go in for hockey. But I did take out these turkey bits. I think I have, those are drumsticks down there. This is turkey breast. No, split wings. Turkey breast. And turkey breast. So I have 3 turkey breasts. I must be missing. Those are drumsticks. So, kind of a turkey piece together with an extra breast. 3-boobed breast turkey. I'm going to let these defrost and probably cook those tomorrow. I do have 2 small turkeys in the fridge that are raw, like they're not frozen. So we're going to have all this turkey and 2 small turkeys, plus a big ham, and then all the fixins. And then we have another turkey in the deep freezer, but I don't think I'm going to cook that. I'll save that for Christmas because it'll save money, and we're going to have plenty of turkey already. So, yeah, that'll be one thing off my Christmas list that I don't need to worry about. Okay, guys, it's 2 o'clock. I'm outside. We just came out. They're over there. And I'd go for a walk, but I have a smidge of a headache. I just took a Tylenol. I have my feet on the ground. I'm just going to relax till the kids get home. I'm not going to worry about supper because there's leftover rice and a few meatballs, and there's some of that chicken my husband got yesterday. So we're just going to use up some leftovers in the fridge so I can make room for leftovers in the future. And yeah, I don't have any laundry to wash right now. I could do a bed, but I don't feel like going to. I forgot to get the kids to pull off their blankets, so that's alright. It'll be okay for another day. And it's nice and sunny. It's actually warmer outside than it is in the house. I'm sitting kind of in the shade, and I like it that way. But, yeah, we'll just wait for them to get home. We'll just listen to all the birds and the bugs and the trees and the whatever noises. It's fine. Hopefully my headache will go away. But I'm feeling accomplished getting that cornbread done. I really want to make all the pies right now, but I don't want to make them too far out from the dinner. So I'll make the lemon meringue pie tomorrow, the cheesecake tomorrow, amisy some bread rolls tomorrow. I will bake the tarts themselves. We'll do the pudding on Saturday morning. Misha might want to make some cupcakes tomorrow. And I'm going to peel all the potatoes, all the carrots. I'm going to blitz the kitchen because I think I'm going to take stuff off the counter so I can put the slow cookers. I'll do the frozen corn in a slow cooker, the frozen peas in a slow cooker. And yeah, I might put a turkey in tonight. And then do one tomorrow. Or the pieces tomorrow. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that out quite yet. But Maze has hockey tonight. So when I go in, we're going to go to the grocery store. I need some cranberry sauce. I'm just going to buy the canned stuff. I don't care. I have made it homemade in the past, but I'm just buying canned stuff. I need a can of cream of chicken and I think I have a cream of celery here. I got to check. Some punch stuff. Yeah. I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to need. The rest of the stuff, because after tomorrow, I don't want to have to, oh, I need this, I need this, I need this. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to get it all done and over with. And then tomorrow will be a good, busy day. And then Saturday, being the day of my dinner, I'll have, like, at least 50% of the stuff done. I might even make that cornbread dressing tomorrow. Maybe. I just want that cornbread to be dried out enough. I guess it's better when you dry it out so it's not moist. I don't know. I consider myself a beginner at cornbread dressing. I've only done it a few years, and I only ever do it at Thanksgiving, so, you know, not that many times. But, yeah, so we'll have the broccoli, cauliflower, frozen broccoli and cauliflower. I'm going to steam that on Saturday with cheese. I need to make a mac and cheese. Maybe I'll make that tomorrow. Maybe. And a ham that's already cooked, like it's already pre-cooked, hickory smoked ham, something, so I might slice that up, but actually sweat it out a bit on Saturday. So we'll have ham and mac and cheese, we'll have the broccoli and cauliflower and cheese, the turkey, the potato dressing, the cornbread dressing, corn, peas, carrots, cranberries, gravy. Might do a coleslaw. I'm going to do deviled eggs. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. Alright, the bus should be here any second. A motorcycle just drove by and they have a radio playing right loud. Anyways, I was just checking online. I guess his hockey starts tonight at 6. So, time to eat, get his gear on, and then I'll just put his skates on when he gets to the rink. He has a birthday party to go to tomorrow, and it's a sleepover. But I'm not sure if he's going to sleep over, like I could pick him up at 9 o'clock at night. Because they have lots of pets there, which is fine, but he's kind of allergic, and he has hockey the next morning. I'll ask if he wants to try, and I'll send Benadryl, but I'm not sure. He'll go to the party, but like 9 o'clock I can pick him up. He can come home and go to sleep and not wake up with a puffy face all itchy and stuff. They have a couple of those big Newfoundland dogs, and they have cats, and I think they have a bunny. I think. So, lots of animal dander, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, here's Maze and Misha. We'll see how they made out at school. Hey, bud, watch out for the leash, remember? I don't want them to trip ya. Come over this way. Who are you waving to? How was school? Good. That's good. Who were you waving to, Maze? Oh, okay. Alright, the kids are outside playing with little Tank, Devin's puppy. Devin's over here. While I was fishing around in the deep freezer, I found one of my freezer meals. I thought these ones were all gone. There's a couple ribs. That's broccoli and cheese, and that's curried cauliflower rice with cut up pork in it. And this is what I'm going to eat. Alright, the kids came in. Misha already took off. She had meatballs and rice. This is Maze. He didn't want any meatballs, so this is some of those chicken drumsticks. I just took the meat off. He wanted soy sauce on his rice and a side of plum sauce for his chicken. So that's what he's having, because he's got to eat before his hockey. Whew. Okay, guys, so Aretha messaged me. She just asked if I could pop over. So we'll go see what the old girl's up to. And then I'll go back and help Maze get his hockey stuff on and all that jazz. Whew. I wonder if she's getting somebody for supper. I don't know. Hi! Oh, my flash is on. I'm here heating up some food for Saritha. Here's some chunk pineapple, some yogurt, probiotic yogurt, peach, a diet pomegranate grapefruit, diet grapefruit soda, and a dinner plate in the microwave. I'll show you. Peas and carrots, some chicken and gravy, and potatoes and gravy. She did pretty good. You're welcome. Randall! There's a bunch of Randalls out there. Hi, bud. Oh, let me tell you, I'm blue mad. I am blue friggin' mad. Oh. Alright. I'm not going to tell all her business, because it's not my business to tell. But she was over there stuck in a situation, like physically. And, oh, May's left his friggin' book bag outside. And she has a worker this morning and hasn't had anybody there the rest of the day. Not lunch, not supper. And she just had one little yogurt for breakfast. So, you know, they did call her to say that they don't have anybody. But, you know, if I wasn't able to come, or she couldn't get a hold of anybody, she'd be stuck where she was at. And hungry, and in pain. And anyways, I'm going to go back over after hockey. I stayed there while she ate. I put some cream on her. I'm going to go back over after hockey and help her get to bed and stuff. Craziness. Just crazy. Can you do it? Do I need to make it bigger? Oh, just a minute. Whew. Okay, guys, we're in the truck. I got Misha to wear a friggin' winter jacket so she doesn't take my sweater. And we're heading into hockey. So we'll meet you there. Alright, we're in. I got my toque on and it's bright and sunny. Misha's got her winter jacket on too. And a hoodie. Because it's cold in here. And you got a hat on too? Oh, you do? May's just looking fly for a little guy. He opted for a pony instead of a bun today. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Alright, let's go find what room you're in. Wait. You don't start till 7 o'clock. I checked on the thing today. Alright, so we got an hour to kill. We'll get the shopping done beforehand. It just means he has to go in the store with his hockey gear on. That's alright. I'm going to message Saritha though and say I'm going to be a little later. She told me not to rush, but still. Hold it. Lord. Oh, they have buns here. If I knew that those would be good, I would almost be tempted to get them for the dinner, but it's only Thursday, so, you know. Alright, we're done at the superstore. Still have about 40 minutes to kill, for goodness sakes, so we're going to go in here.
How tall I am, huh?
Yes, our shadows are super long. See our shadows? Pretty cool. Right, now we're at the rink. Hi, sweetheart! You're so beautiful! There's a German Shepherd in there. Oh. Alright, we're here at the right time now, hopefully. The friggin' parking lot's full. Like, I parked way the heck up there in the corner so I'm not jammed between two cars with the giant truck. I hate trying to back out like that. I've never hit anything, but I'm always paranoid I'm going to. I should have took a pain pill for my friggin' foot. Let's go, bud.
hot wire?
I didn't see. That's all right. Okay. Can you go find our seat, Misha, and I'll be right out once I get his skates on him? Okay. Let's go, bud. Room 3 or 4. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that. Bunch of people. All right, he's all ready to go. Okay, I'm taking the long way around to go up to the bleachers because I don't want to have to push through a bunch of little hockey players. Yeah. All right, I made it up here. We stopped at Tim's. I am having a hot chocolate. So is Misha. And it's the first day of the season of hockey. That thing on the weekend wasn't like this hockey association. It was just like a little clinic hockey camp. So there's a whole bunch of parents here. Everybody's all excited. All right, they just blew the whistle. Oh, isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. I'm obsessed. I wish I could bring Violet and Boris here. Oh. That's the one with the little flower in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, they're going and turning around and skating backwards halfway. Maze must already went.
And that 50 minutes.
Maybe they're going to talk more, but I thought it was another 10 minutes. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They put down all their sticks.
Maybe it's Simon Says, but they're too close together. I think it's like red light, green light. Red light, green light. Oh. I think it's like Skittles.
Oh, Shark Attack. Where's Maze? Oh, Maze made it.
Oh, it's like...
They try to get past the coaches without being touched.
Skittles, except like Shark Attack.
Okay. Where's Maze? Where is he? I lost him. I can't find him. There he is right there. He made it.
I can't, and you can't see their back.
He's right. That helmet right there. With the little ponytail hanging out the back. Oh, those are all sharks now. Anybody that gets touched. There he goes. Oh. Oh. The flash is on. It's dark outside now. Can't see a darn thing. We're back. Brought the groceries in. I'll show you when I get back, but I'm over to Saritha's to help her to bed and get her washed up and everything. It's just me. It's just me. She's in bed now. I'm gonna go put some cream on her in a minute, but she always brings a little lunch kettle to bed. She has to eat at certain times. So here's a sandwich one of the workers must have made for her. And she got me to fill up this bottle with this pure pressed apple juice. And she keeps it in a sack. A lunch bucket is what she calls it beside her bed, lunch kettle. And put an ice pack in there, and she's good to go. She also has a water bottle I filled up that she keeps right by her bed. Alright guys, it's 9 o'clock. I got her all settled in bed and put her cream on. Her sciatic's acting up, so she has a hard time moving anyways. But with this, she really has a hard time. So she's in bed. I got her propped up. That was quite the... Oh, we were laughing between the squealing. I got her snack. Had a chit chat. She was watching General Hospital. And yeah, anyways, I said message me in the morning if they don't come. Don't wait. I'm going to send you a message when I get up in the morning. But I can come over. Let me know. Don't be sitting there in bed waiting and nobody show up. No, ma'am. Alright, I'm going to show you what I got in town. The kids are getting ready for bed now. I got some cranberry, oh, it's cranberry cocktail, not straight up cranberry. For our punch, there was some sort of a sale, but I got that. I'm going to try to resist drinking it all myself because I love cranberry juice. Yum. I bought chicken because I don't have any for my chicken cornbread dressing. I was hoping for chicken breast because it's easier, but I'm not paying $22, $23 for a pack of 4 chicken breasts. I got these chicken legs and thighs. This one was $7.62. This one is $7.17, and it's $5.49 a kg. So I'm going to do these in slow cookers tonight, I think, and that way I can shred them up tomorrow. I will have to take those out after and wash them and stuff. I got a bag of frozen onions and peppers for the cornbread dressing, because that was actually on sale. I think it was $2.99 and cheaper than buying fresh peppers, and I don't have to cut them up. I might have to cut them a bit if they're in strips, but anyways, I'll get the dollar store. I got 2 things of coleslaw. They were $3.49. It's just the shredded cabbage and carrot stuff. And I forgot to get a salad dressing like it's coleslaw. You just mix it together. I like to have coleslaw with turkey dinner. We still have time to get it, but I should have got it. Get your nose out of there. Out of that. I got a cream of chicken. I got an evaporated milk. I got 2 more things of cream cheese because my pumpkin cheesecake, I should take that cheesecake out tonight, or cream cheese, because I need it room temperature. My pumpkin spice cheesecake takes 4 of these, and I only have 6 in the fridge. And Mally's going to make an Oreo cheesecake, and I don't know how many she needs. So I got 2 more. That's for punch. I got 2 things of chicken stock for the cornbread dressing. I actually might just put them in the slow cookers tonight with the chicken, because I'm going to reserve all that broth and chicken drippings for the cornbread dressing too, so I could just do that. I got 2 or 3 of these baubles. They're 50% off Big Canada's Whistler. For what? I know. 50% off. It was $2.49. I'm actually going to drink one right now because I'm thirsty. I got a thing of sour cream. What? No. No. There's water out in the truck, which is right outside there, in the back seat. A little thing of sour cream, $2.99. I need some for the cheesecake. And I got a can of cream of celery. I think I have a can here, but I can't remember, and I forgot to look. So I got one anyways. And I got another thing of cream of chicken, just because. I have cream of mushroom here already. So, that. They had a whole bunch of these. I got 3 of them. They're Chips Ahoy, chewy, chocolate chip confetti cookies, family size. 3 of them. I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them. I could eat a whole one myself. I love chewy chocolate chip cookies. Oh, so it's a chocolate chip cookie with white chocolate chips and chocolate chips with sprinkles. They're a regular $6.49. I got 3. I wanted to buy a bunch, but I got 3. I'm not going to, but... And Misha really wanted bananas. I said, well, you got to eat them today and tomorrow. She likes bananas. Mellie's gasping. Those were 50% off. I got 2 things of pineapple juice, unsweetened, for the punch. We usually just do cranberry juice and pineapple juice and like ginger ale or something. Swamp water it, mix it all together. These were 2 for $4, I think, or $5, I forget. I know.
Who takes these flavors? No wonder they look pretty good.
Well, they just have sprinkles. That's all the difference. I got another bag of carrots. I have 2 bags here, but I just got another one. It was on sale for $1.99. So, that's everything. That's everything. Oh, and then I'll show you what I got at the dollar store. Absolutely not necessary, but it had a cool mask. Pumpkin head much. How awesome is that? Wear that with a black suit. That would be so cool. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. From the dollar store.
Put it on Freddy.
Yeah. It was $4.50. I mean, how awesome is that? Season of the Witch, man. What do you think? What else did I get? Oh, Maze has a birthday party to go to this weekend. I'm just looking at myself in the camera. I'll put it in my thumbnail. There. So cool. He's going to Callahan's birthday party today, or this weekend. So I was just picking up some stuff. You gotta have a whoopee cushion. And this is not for the birthday party, but it's a table runner. That was a necessity. It's a table runner.
But it doesn't have legs. It's not going to run anywhere.
No. His friend Callahan loves Sonic the Hedgehog. They had a poster at the dollar store of Sonic. So that will go with the whoopee cushion. And this little Sonic Hedgehog action figure ball. And got him some gummy bears. And some salt and vinegar Lay's chips. And oh, Trills gum, of course. And I have a box of pink popcorn, like that elephant popcorn. I have a box of that here. I'm going to put that in. And Maze picked this. He's like, I'm like, Maze, he's going to think it's funny. Like he did it as a joke. Coco Melon.
We love Coco.
Like that's a baby show, isn't it? Isn't it?
It is the best baby show ever.
Really? Anyways, that's the bag he picked for him. He's turning 9, for goodness sake. And I got a tablecloth because my tables like to be dressed up. And then I got just some Halloween makeup. White, cream, some blood, some spray blood. And that's everything. So I'm going to put all of this away, dig out my slow cookers, get that chicken going, and I think I'm going to do those chicken pieces in the oven tonight. I'm going to put them on 200.
Turkey pieces.
Turkey pieces. Put them on 200, put them in a turkey roaster, and let them go all night long. And then I can shred those up tomorrow too. So I'll be back. Alright, I can't find my bottom rack thing, so I'm just putting some carrots and onions in here. And I'm going to load it up with those turkey pieces and season it up. Alright, it's, I don't know what time it is, 9:30, quarter to 10. I'm ready for bed, but the chicken, that chicken broth I got tonight, and a pack of onion soup mix. 1 pack in each slow cooker. I'm going to put them on low. I'll shut them off when I get up, and they should be done. The oven is on at 200. It's in there, baby. And that should be done by the time I get up. And I'm just listening to jams, cleaning up. I'm going to get the dishwasher going, but plug these in and leave them. Alright, I'm having one of those waters. I'm going to leave that cream cheese out tonight, so it'll be room temperature. Oh, Hall & Oates. Anyways, I'm going to break this. I'm not going to crumble it now because it's not dry enough, but break it up in 2 or 3 pieces and set it in here. So hopefully it'll dry out a little faster instead of sitting in this. So let me get it out and I'll show you. Alright, I just broke it in pieces, so hopefully it dries out a little easier. And I'm going to leave this out with a towel over top, and we'll check it again tomorrow. Well, hey friends, it's Tracey from another day. It's been a few days out from this video. I'm putting a generic ending on it, but I can't end my videos without sending warm wishes and stuff like that. But I'm doing a lot of editing today, and I'm not very good at putting endings on my videos, so I want to make sure that I can just breeze through editing like 5 videos all at once. But I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. And anyways, I want to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really, honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, yeah, we just had our big fat Thanksgiving yesterday. So you might see this ending on other videos, but I'm using this day to catch up. Catch up on mustard, you know. Anyways, so with that, I'm going to say, have a good night or have a good morning. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.